That all originated from that one note, right?
Yeah. Whoops. And I screwed that one up. So I played that, and then... So it was like, that just felt like a really nice announcement, and I fanfare feel, and then the rest of it sort of came along.
When it swells, everyone said their hairs on their back of their neck stood up.
Strings should play that, of course. But, you know, that there was a piece in Halo 2 that had this sort of progression to it. And when Master Chief came out, I just wanted to hear that happen there, and then... I don't know why. It was funny, because when I did that, I thought, is that over the top? Is that going to be, like, too emotional? Are people just going to start laughing? Because it's like, it's just this dude coming out of the smoke. He's got a spacesuit on. I mean, come on.
It's not just some dude.
It's you! You're back!
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the FNG Podcast. I'm Matt, and today I'm joined by my co-host, Ben.
Hello.
Hello. And Dossie.
What's up?
Alright, in this episode we will be talking about our favourite video game music.
Right.
So guys, start with you, Ben. What's your favourite video game music?
I went through a lot of stuff and I couldn't really pick a favourite, but see, the thing with video game music, it can't be limited to that old, 16, 8-bit sort of music, and it can't be limited to orchestral stuff or proper songs that have been turned to fit within the game. So I'll just mention a few. Oblivion's main theme, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That I'll probably have a bit of it somewhere in the video you'll be able to listen to. But that stuff just gets you going. It makes you want to have adventures and everything. It's very exciting. Everyone thinks it sounds very similar to the Pirates of the Caribbean theme, which it really does. But I'm not entirely sure which.
It does a bit, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to hum it in my head. I can't. But yeah, that'll do for me for now, and I'll come back and talk about other stuff when we go around the circle again. All right.
Dossie?
Me. Well, one of my favorites video game music is Borderlands. What's the name of it?
Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Is it
yeah, there we go.
Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
At the start of the Borderlands, that is one of my favorite songs.
Great song.
Minecraft music. There's musical disc you get from from Skeleton to Creeper. I forgot what track it is, but Cat. I think that's one of my favorite Minecraft music.
But with Minecraft, I've seen people remake Mozart songs out of those things.
Yeah. With
a couple hundred hours worth of redstone and effing around, and they've all these classic songs.
And
it's it's a lot of freedom you can have there. Same as making the computer within Minecraft, I guess.
Yeah.
Too much redstone.
Is that it?
Yep.
Borderlands?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt, your turn?
My favorite video game music is Oblivion and the Skyrim soundtracks, and probably the Halo series as well. Halo had some pretty awesome music. Especially those epic fight scenes, and it's just here comes the music.
Well, yeah. Halo, the man behind the Halo music is Martin O'Donnell. Marty O'Donnell. Very well known.
Shout out to Marty.
Shout out to Marty. But one of my favorite Halo ones was the Halo theme that came out when Halo 2 came out. It had this sort of rock and orchestral sort of thing going for it.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in Halo 2, Breaking Benjamin did their "Blow Me Away" song for Halo as well.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Blow me away.
What's the Halo?
So Ben, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention two bands, and these aren't exactly these aren't like video. This isn't video game music, but it's video game inspired music. And first one is the Proto Men, and they did this a few years ago. They did this thing, this like big rock opera. And if you know what a rock opera is, it's like it's like a musical, but with the rock and roll genre, and it's like very story based. And their whole album is about Mega Man, and they just do great music. But yeah, it's in the style of 80s pop rock or rock pop. I don't know. So they're good. I'll have a bit of them in the video at some point. And the other one is Anamanaguchi. If you've seen the Scott Pilgrim movie or played the Scott Pilgrim game, you would have heard some of their music. What they do is they get an old SNES and they hack it, and then they make like fresh hip and happening 8-bit music out of that, and it's really good. Or 16-bit music. Sorry. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Back to you, Matt.
Cool. We'll be back in a moment. Our next segment, we'll be talking about our favorite video game characters. And we're back, and this segment we'll be talking about our favourite video game characters of all time. I'll start us off.
Of all time.
Some of my favourite characters of all time. Some of my favourite characters include Master Chief from Halo series, John Marston from Red Dead,
He's one epic dude.
Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and Commander Shepard from the Mass Effect series. Oh, what's so good about these characters is I'll go into Mass Effect here. Just like especially Mass Effect, because you can like, you're basically Shepard. You get to choose everything that he does. So I like that. So that's what makes him a good character. Well, you can make that character whatever you want to be, but
yeah,
that's an answer.
You know in the Mass Effect series, right? the outlaws team you have with your playing bit when you're playing in Mass Effect, right? The only character I ever choose besides Rex and the other dude is Garrus. Really, I never ever skip one to another dude.
What about Liara?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Had some fun times with her.
She's well fit.
Oh, she'll be well fit.
Properly fit.
Properly, yeah.
Properly.
Ezio, womanizer. Even for old man, he can try his stuff, dude. He can kill you in an instant.
He's a womanizer.
Just got a bit of bromance going on there.
He is a womanizer, but he's a product of his times. Obviously, he's not born 20 does.
Yeah. Yeah.
With all the social acceptance that we have these days, like he's very.
20 does.
I think he's an incredibly honorable dude and a very awesome dude for the time he was born in. Like,
yeah. And to be able to keep going up like at his age,
Yeah.
It's really damn right.
He's
amazing.
He's an example of a human operating at peak physical fitness.
Damn right.
And that's a thing that
Like
kind of
PE teacher.
that's the thing that kind of that goes through some of these games, and that is that you're essentially playing a superhero. You're playing someone who is physically better than everyone else that you have that you see. You mentioned
but the thing is, you're able to see them develop on the way when you play a game.
Yeah, and that makes it even more strong.
So, yeah.
I think that's where you get
And that's racist.
Can I have a turn? Can I have a go?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
there you go.
Well, you guys were talking about Mass Effect. I wanted to mention Liara and Garrus as well. Liara was my romance option. So I just the characters I felt the most connected to are the ones I always took with me. And Garrus is just such a fucking badass. Yeah. He's so
damn right.
Shepard.
He's a bit, yeah.
Nah, Shepard. Sorry.
Got me.
I don't know what that was. That was my Shepard
That was like a
impersonation.
50-year-old drill sergeant.
Give me 50. 50 plus 50 equals 100. You understand that, boy? Get taught that kindergarten, boy.
Drop me 20.
Well, that would equal a total of 120. That's too many push-ups for me. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
He doesn't sound like a drill sergeant.
And as a further extension of that, RPGs usually produce some of the best characters, and a lot of the things I've got here on my list are RPGs, and more specifically RPGs by BioWare. So yeah, some of my favorite characters are Garrus, Liara, Commander Shepard, but Commander Shepard really is what you make him. You can make him be an absolute prick if you want to. Other ones.
Oh yeah.
Other ones from BioWare include the Elusive Man. The Elusive Man's so good, and not just because of his intentions, because he's not really a bad guy, and when it comes down to it, he's actually trying to do a good thing. He's trying to help humanity, even though the way he's going about it is very flawed. And he's like a massive racist. But he's trying to make the world better, but he just doesn't see that the way he's doing it is quite evil, quite wrong. And he's voiced by Martin Sheen, Charlie Sheen's father, who was an awesome actor. It was just awesome. Just great listening to all his lines. Other ones include HK-47, the assassination robot, the assassination droid from the original KOTOR and KOTOR 2. If you haven't seen this guy, he's just like this humanoid robot looking guy, and you get him, and he basically says everything with a hint of sarcasm. I have to put something in the. I'll put something in the video description, so you guys can have a look at some of his lines because he's very funny. And other ones I wanted to mention, other than within the RPG spectrum, is GLaDOS from Portal. If you haven't played Portal, I won't spoil anything, but she's very there's something about her that's so charming, and you just want to keep listening to everything she says, and very, very deep in the way that how incredibly evil she is, and her lines are so well written, so well acted. It's got that Valve sort of charisma to it. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other one I wanted to mention was Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain. Once again, I can't really spoil anything here, and obviously with the 10 different endings or whatever there was, it's very hard to get an idea for what my Ethan Mars was as comparable to other people's Ethan Mars. But he's just, I think he represents the in-depthness of that story and the ability of that story to tug at your heartstrings. Being this father, this single father who's trying to look after his child and trying to save his child from death, and it's very, very emotional, and it worked very well. Even if the acting in that game was piss poor, it still worked.
Very deep character.
Yeah. Well, Matt, you got to play it one day. It's awesome. Any honorable mentions, guys?
No, hold on. Got all my favorites.
Cool.
Everyone?
Obviously, we.
Alright.
Like you got your Mario and your Link and all that, and the famous Nintendo characters, but. I think they're more nostalgia than they are like in-depth characters. Mario doesn't have a big backstory.
Yeah.
He likes getting high and hanging out with his friends and trying to save his missus a lot. Like he's not really hanging
jumping
out.
on some turtles.
Yeah, jumping on some turtles.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to a break. Our next segment, we'll be back in just a moment. We'll be talking about our favorite game genre. So, I'll see you soon.
BRB.
so segment 3. This segment we'll be talking about our favorite game genre. So, Ben, do you want to start us off?
Cool. I decided I was going to talk about RPGs. It is my favorite genre. I think they've been around since on paper and pen form since D&D and all that, and even earlier in like Choose Your Own Adventures and stuff like that. And they've grown a lot over the hundreds of years that this sort of concept's been around. So it's not exactly limited to video games, but it's basically the idea is to allow you to create your own story or to have influence over your story. And that's something I really, really like. I love the replayability of it, being able to see what the other options were and what the other possibilities were, and that's why I love BioWare games because they always succeed in doing that very well, with the exception of Dragon Age 2, because that was a dog shit on fire. That
was terrible. Yeah,
it was. I'm just saying. It was sorry, it was terrible. Okay.
The baby of Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah. Like Dragon Age Origins was like, oh, what's that? Oh, better drop kick it, and then and it just kept on being great.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just the powerful decisions you have to make, and sometimes it's linked to statistical sort of stuff and stats. Sorry, I sort of said that. The sort of thing you'll find in an MMO, like comparing armor, the sort of strategic, slower paced combat and that sort of thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that. You see that from the Mass Effect series, that you can make a third-person shooter an RPG. It's possible, but the big thing is the choices. And early on in these sorts of games, it was really just evil or good, and then games like Mass Effect, games like Dragon Age have kind of shown us that there are, it's not just black and white, but it's a genre that's capable of growing even more and more, because storytelling grows even more and more as our society progresses, and it's just a perfect medium for that. That'll do.
Yeah, RPGs for the win. Dossie, do you want to talk about something?
Bonafide.
Well, my favorite genre is RTS. Now, I've been playing a lot of RTS in my years, from Space Sim to Medieval. I love how you're able to build up from the ground up your world, your buildings, your kingdom, any type of things. And I would like to mention some of the games. For a Space RTS game, Homeworld 2, that is mad fun. You actually get to once you build up your massive army, is the effects of them shooting, your AIs, explosions everywhere. It's such an immersive game as well. To another game called Sims of Solar Empire, where you have to generate your income through planets and fight against AI. Another one for ART's game is called Anno 2070. And for those who do know that game, it's you're able to. This game's about, you have two different sides where you can either pick a more industrial side or more environmental, and depends on what you choose and how you use it depends or affect your gameplay later on. For Medieval RTS, I'd like to mention is a MMO called Dawn of Fantasy. Now, I was a beta tester for that game, and you get to verse not only you get to verse other players, but it's such a big world to build your own kingdom in, to take charge in different areas, and it's one of the games that you'll love to have if you're into that stuff. So yeah, RTS games is for me, it's a world where it's immersive, thrilling, and just to see everything you made and what you create just there and working is what I like about RTS games.
Have you played StarCraft and StarCraft 2?
Oh no, I wish I had.
Okay, so that would seem like, if you're like hardcore into RTSs, that would seem like the perfect place for you to go.
Yeah.
Do you ever
competition, all that stuff.
Yeah. Did you ever play Age of Empires?
Yep. One of my another favorite games, Age of Empires. From 1 to 3. I just love how it's like a role playing. Yeah, I have played it.
Have you played Age of Empires Online?
It's like a role play.
The recent incarnation of the series.
No, but I have played a similar type of game called FNG, which is it's sort of the same as Age of Empires, where you build up your thing. Yeah.
If you're on a sketchy show where you download free movies, you'll find ads for FNG all over the place.
Oh, no kidding.
Sketchy websites for sketchy shows, for sketchy, I don't know. Like if you're trying to watch free, download free TV shows and that sort of thing, you'll definitely find some FNG ads. Just saying.
Yeah,
I've never played it.
Ads.
But okay, well, Age of Empires Online, you should have a go of it just to see what you think. But they've it's very much a pay to win. Like it's free to play. It's like technically free to play.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything unless you like pay $15 a month. It's just turned it into an MMO. And the PvP is so so badly balanced. Like I'll go in, and then the guy that pays $20 a month will just pull out all these crazy units that'll just destroy me in minutes. And I really enjoyed.
I really kind of force you to pay for it.
Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, but I really enjoyed number 3, and Age of Empires is what got me into RTSs. So I can see where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Do you ever watch esports with RTSs?
Esports.
Yeah, electronic sports. Yeah.
Not really.
Okay. Oh wait, what about do you like League of Legends? Does that count as an RTS, or is a MOBA sort of something different?
I've played a game.
I think that would count.
Sort of yeah, it does count. I have played a similar game called Dreamlords, which is like LOL, but I'm not that type of fan of like that type of game. Like, to be like a hero, I'm more like you have to like control like massive armies and just bulldoze whatever is in your way. That type of thing.
One I tried to play recently was Empire Total War. Do you ever play them?
Yep, I actually got the Empire Total War and Empire I think Rome.
Yeah. Well,
I've been playing those types.
There's a new Rome one coming out later on, like next year or something.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like Total War Rome 2 or something.
Oh, well, I'd be mad. I just love the I think Total Empire Napoleon, where you have to like command ships and just obliterate on seas, which is actually coming out in Assassin's Creed 3, where you got like naval combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you mind, like, because half the game is essentially Civ, and half the game is combat. But
it's a bit turn-based RTS and all that bit, but yeah, I actually like Total Empire's game, just like controlling massive armies and controlling points, towns and areas, and you have to like maintain that.
Cool.
To me, that's what I like RTS.
I agree with you, man.
So,
what's
yours?
I'll talk about action adventure genre. I'm a pretty big fan. I'm a fan of open world games like such as Grand Theft Auto 4 and Elder Scrolls 2.
Oh yeah.
This is the size of the world is just nice to explore, and usually those games do have good graphics, so it feels good to explore them, just to look at all the beautiful sights and
But just to venture out to the unknown and finding new things and
And seeing how two of the biggest adventure games, like not ever, but pretty big adventure games are coming out pretty soon. Matt, what would you say between Assassin's Creed 3 and GTA 5? Which one are you looking forward to most?
I don't know. Assassin's Creed 3, I think.
Cool. Is it?
Yeah.
What
about you?
Well.
I saw some more gameplay footage of it recently. They've changed so many things for the better. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, just the environment.
The
new functioning environment.
The new free running, all that sort of stuff, and
tree climbing.
Completely redid the the combat engine.
Did they?
Yeah, the combat's entirely different now. It's more.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can't just keep countering. Oh.
Yeah, I think you have to not be a coon about it now.
Okay.
It just looks great.
Yeah,
graphically, it looks great. It's a big step for the series.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to GTA 5 though. It looks like a not
It does look good, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen barely any of it. There's not even any gameplay footage out yet. There's just that teaser trailer that showed you a little. It showed you in-engine content like video and that, but not really actual gameplay content. So there's not much to go on, and it probably won't come out until next year. And Rockstar is well known for not taking any of their games to conventions like PAX and E3 and all that. So you'll never, we'll probably not get to see much at all until the time it comes out. So, bit crap. But
they're sneaky buggers.
Yeah, Matt, do you have anything else you want to say about the genre?
Oh no, not really. I'm just a fan of the action adventure. I just love all the freedom you get with those games.
Cool. I just want to mention one more thing. I got Borderlands 2 today, and Matt's getting it soon. And Dossie, when are you getting it?
I'll probably be getting it tomorrow.
Yep, Matt, Dossie, when are you getting it?
I can get it whenever. So
cool. So
but I want it. Yeah.
Most likely
you're getting on PS3 though, aren't you?
I can get an Xbox as well. I have enough money.
Sorry, I don't have 10 inches monitors. The third. Dossie shall now be known as I can get it whenever, man.
He does say that a lot, doesn't he?
I can.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I'm back. I don't know who that was. That was like. That was like Chris and Taster or something. That was the King of Names.
Evil Ben.
The Norwegian King of Names.
My will be done. Anyway, so yeah, because we're all getting it soon. Hopefully, our next segment will be us having a first impressions of Borderlands 2 type discussion round out the show.
Yes.
Damn right.
Yes.
I've already played a little bit of it, but are there any predictions from you guys? Any predictions of things that'll be bad, things that'll be good? Anything at all?
I just hope the questing isn't repetitive and boring and MMO like. Because I remember in number 1 it was like, oh, collect 30 of this, and you finish that and come back. It's like, oh, collect 100 of this again.
It
was just tiring, so I hope they don't do that.
I've only done one side quest so far, and you do a bit of collect and return type stuff, but it's very like. Every minute or so, it'll give you a nice bit of dialogue to listen to. It breaks the monotony up really well. So I don't even though I don't think it's like going all out and not doing MMO type quests at all. I think it will be much more enjoyable this time around, and it won't have any damn tentacle end bosses that don't mean anything. You dig?
Yeah. I dig.
Sorry. Anything else you want to say, Matt? Old Dossie?
Plugs. Get our plugs.
Oh, no, because we have to do our Borderlands segment yet.
Oh, we haven't got it yet, though. I haven't got it. I can't do a Borderlands segment.
Yeah, but when you get it, we'll do a Borderlands segment.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then we'll add that to the end of the show.
I'm down.
And then we'll do plugs.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
So, we cut.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys for the Borderlands conversation next. Bye bye. Catch you soon. On the B to the R to the B.
Wait, do you have to go?
No.
Do you have to go?
Continued.
No, we're just saying goodbye to the segment.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, segment.
Just before we go, because I want to mention this now that we've gotten this far in. If you play the beginning of Borderlands 2, you'll know exactly what the last 5 minutes of this podcast have been. Okay? That's all I'll say. When you guys play the first 5 minutes of Borderlands 2, you'll know exactly what the first 5 minutes of this last 5 minutes of this podcast has been. No, not shit. You'll find out. Alright, BRB.
Funny? Has it been fun?
Or, no, the last couple of minutes has been a train wreck, which is what happens in the beginning of the game.
Oh, and it's like that's what happens. And it's like frozen everywhere, and there's a mailbox.
Yeah, and Claptrap's like, oh, you're not dead. Here, funny line.
You're not dead. Yeah.
Funny line.
Sphincters.
Bonafide. That's my favourite line from the game. It's so good.
Oh, the gag.
I'm looking for an arse hat somewhere in there, for like just a little arse hat. Maybe Claptrap can say it. Maybe Handsome Jack can say it. I don't know. Maybe my character can say it. I don't know. But anyway, we'll BRB and we'll do our Borderlands segment. And we're back, and in the style that we did our Guild Wars conversation like a few days ago, we're going to do the same thing with Borderlands 2. We all just got the game in the last few days. We're really enjoying it. I'm just going to hand over to Matt, and he will tell you his initial impressions.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Like a massive improvement on number 1. Just like from the art style, it's just like the graphics are more juicier, and the areas are a lot more. The areas are better as well. They're varied. They're not the desert, and
yeah,
I thought it was good, and it's a good change to have new characters. So, I'm loving Borderlands.
Yeah.
I'm not really that far through.
Oh, level 10, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, level 10 or something. Yeah,
because
I haven't even started my main.
We've been doing co-op together so far, which has been I think pretty fun. But the story elements don't always cross over very well. When one
and I can't see an angel.
Yeah, when one person's hosting, the other person or the other people can't really enjoy the story as much as that person. But Matt, are you having any problems with the game?
Yeah.
Any negatives?
No, I haven't noticed any. No,
Yeah.
not yet. I haven't played it enough.
Okay. Do you think you'll get bored by the MMO style quests, or side quests anyway?
Probably. Yeah.
Because
I have Guild Wars for that side.
Yeah. In most RPGs, you can if you don't want to do the shitty go collect 10 wolf pelts, you don't really have to. But in a game like this, where you have to be a certain level to be able to complete the main story missions without getting like just perpetrated, it's kind of necessary to do the side quests, which is a bit unfortunate because some of them are a bit boring and a bit mundane. So
Yeah.
Is all you had to
Killed
say?
50 million bonafarts.
Yeah.
Farts.
Oh god, I hate that mission. That was funny, but I hated it. It was
Yeah.
a waste of time.
God, it was repetitive.
Yeah, very repetitive. I think they're being ironic, sort of like they know that they're being annoying, and then they know it feels like the developers are winking at you as they do it, but it still doesn't make it look more fun than it is. Anyway, pass it on to Dossie. What do you think of it?
Well, I thought it was thrilling. When I get to the main story, I got pretty far into the main story with my bro doing co-op.
Cool.
And when I was playing Borderlands 1, I expected 96.5% more wob. It was 96% more wob. Yes, I loved it. To the new user interface, the bit thingy is the menu, right? When you're playing co-op, it's pretty hard to navigate to the menu, but you get used to it. My bro has some trouble with it, but other than that, it's really fun. Yeah, the new new graphics. When I played straight from Borderlands. I finished Borderlands 1 and I went straight to Borderlands 2. And I see like a big difference.
Yeah.
So when I was playing Borderlands 2.
Because I haven't played Borderlands 1 in 3 years, so I didn't notice the big differences as much.
Yeah.
Like the heavy emphasis on elemental weapons and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you having any problems with it?
Besides the menu when you're playing co-op, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Well, I'll have a little go now. One of the main problems.
What do you think of it, Benjamin?
Well, Matt, Mate.
Wow.
One of
Mate.
the main problems I've been having with it is the texture pop-in, which is apparently common across the console versions of the game.
Yeah.
And it's not as bad as it was in Borderlands 1. In Borderlands 1, when you loaded up a game, it would be like a good 10 seconds of just looking at blurry shit before you could actually see the game properly, with the muddy textures.
Yeah.
But now it's only a couple seconds, but it's still noticeable and it's still a bit annoying. I don't know what the difference would be to the PC, but I have heard that the PC version is much more superior and works a lot better than the console version. Obviously, it was the other way around.
And you can rip cloth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, better physics and that sort of thing. Yeah, obviously, but that just comes with the platform. Having a powerful PC gives you that sort of thing. I'm really enjoying it. I think I might get a little bit bored of the side quests, especially after playing 100 hours of Guild Wars 2 in the recent month. But the main story quests have got such a level of polish to them that they're incredibly fun to do. They have noticeably increased the amount of weapons you can get. Yeah, as Dossie said, and they're a lot more fun to use, and something that's overlooked in FPS is a lot these days, and I think it's something that should be taken a close look at is the satisfaction of pulling the trigger. Like, how good does it feel to actually use a gun and use a variety of guns and to get that perfect headshot, to cripple that guy's leg, to to see that explosive barrel kill 5 dudes in a row, that sort of thing. And it's it's overlooked a little bit, but that's really important, and they just nail that heaps in this game. It's one of the other problems I had with it is statistics do get in your way sometimes. With say you have a sniper rifle, but you're really good at be really good at getting headshots, but that sniper rifle might have terrible accuracy, and then you might keep missing all the time, and that can possibly be annoying, but sometimes you have to step back and you have to go, oh wait, this is an RPG. When it comes down to it, it is an RPG FPS, but there's a bit of give and take there, a bit of push and pull. So you have to forgive it for that. But on the other hand, you might be crap at sniping, and you might get a sniper rifle with ridiculous accuracy, and you might just get headshots all over the place for no apparent reason, and you'll feel like a boss.
Yeah.
So give and take. Yeah, the graphical style is a bit better this time around. I enjoyed it in number 1.
Yeah.
But I think they've gone a bit better. And you'll be able to see my review on the younggamejourno.wordpress.com in the coming weeks once I write it, because I want to finish the game first and play a bit more of it in co-op with Matt to get a good idea for how it all works before I make a final judgment. But it's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say?
I don't know if you mentioned this earlier, but when you shoot an enemy, they stumble. And they didn't do that in 1, and
yeah,
no,
nice.
they did.
It's that's not a new thing. You do see it in other games, but it's just it's very
you need a Borderlands, so
yeah, it's very satisfying.
it is, and
Like you might shoot at a guy's feet, and he'll see that, and he'll go, oh shit, and then you'll do a dive roll to the left to avoid the next shot, and it's fun to watch.
The AI is a lot more AI is a lot more responsive in Borderlands 2.
And not it's responsive to a point where the game is quite hard. I wouldn't say Dark Souls hard, but it gives you a good challenge, which I like.
It's challenging.
Yeah. Even if you're a couple levels ahead of the guys you're versing, there won't be pushovers.
Oh, well, that'll give you a run for
your money. It won't be like being a level 80 in World of Warcraft and going and killing a boar in the level 1 area. It will be satisfying. It'll still be fun. And
shout out to WoW fags.
And with the recent one last thing I wanted to say, with the recent releases of Torchlight 2 and Diablo 3 and all that, which are essentially these combat loot, combat loot, level up, that sort of repetitive thing, but it's incredibly addictive. I think that this is the best we can possibly get of that sort of game on the consoles, because it's hard to translate something like Diablo, where it's a very PC centric. So these some people can look down at these sorts of games and go they're repetitive, they're not fun, but I think Borderlands does it in a way that's much better than Diablo or Torchlight could ever do, and I think that's what makes it special. So, you guys got anything else you want to say?
No.
All right.
Good.
Well, we'll be back in a minute for the closing of the show. Bye-bye.
We're back for the closing of the show. So you guys, give out your plugs.
Yep, sure. You can, you'll be able to see everything for all our plugs in the description. But for now, I'll say follow me on Twitter, follow me on Xbox Live, PSN, Steam, all the things under the sun and all that. Oh yeah, and my gaming blog, which serves as a practice for my future job, hopefully, where I write about all sorts of things. I've got heaps of good ideas for new articles coming out soon. Stuff like things that relate to what we've been talking about on this podcast, and other stuff like that. But I'll have a review out for Borderlands 2 in the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. I want to put a decent amount of time into it before I properly give a proper review for it. But yeah, that's about it. You guys?
Silent Oblivion. You can follow me on Twitter, Steam, Xbox Live. Link in the description. Dossie?
Just type in Dossie309 on the search bar, you'll find me in Steam. Also Dossie309 on PSN. And, well, that wraps it up, eh?
Oh no, wait a sec. Our Guild Wars 2 guild. Yeah.
Guild, yeah.
The FNG guild. We got 20 or so people. This is the third time we mentioned this, but we just want to keep getting as many people as possible. Because what our final goal is, well, my final goal is at least, is to have a sustainable group of people that we can always dungeoneer with, when the event comes to pass. Because I'm sick of having to play with random rangers that Leroy Jenkins it up every time we play. So, we're on the Germany-based server. It's North American server. FNG is the name of the guild. Please join. And if you whisper to us that you that you became a member of our guild from podcast, then we will instantly make you co-members. How's that? There's a little incentive in it. You'll have access to our guild bank and all that sort of stuff. Or maybe I won't do that at all. Maybe I'll just make you an officer. Because I'm mental like that. Sorry.
Alrighty.
I shouldn't promise things like that. You just take all the shit out of our guild bank.
Especially when you're not guild leader.
I am guild leader. I'm co-guild leader.
You're not even guild leader.
I have all the same rights and privileges as you, just because you got a little icon that says something else.
Actually, I changed that. You have the same icon now.
Oh, do we? Oh, good.
Actually, I think you can edit the emblem now.
So this is what it this is what it feels like to own a Minecraft server. It's like the same feeling. You get to be an abusive asshole to everyone you meet that isn't one of the other leaders. You basically take the power out of the game.
Oh, mate, don't take the power out of the game.
No, it's my handball. Fuck yeah. Sorry. Oh, in reference jokes that no one will ever get. All right, that'll do.
All right then. We done?
No, say goodbye, you twat.
Goodbye.
Oh, Lord. Bye.
Bye. Oh, bone apart.
Sleeping like a soldier trapped inside of an island. Machines can keep you breathing, but God, these pretzels suck. How's your day been, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? No, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool. Goodbye. I'm racking my brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought. I was going to call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature. Hey, maybe Butt Stallion? Nah, that's even worse. I'll tell you what, I'll give it some more thought. I should probably clarify. The diamond horse I've been telling you about, it's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made of... Well, yeah, actually, I'll go get her. Butt Stallion! Here, girl! Butt Stallion! Say hello. Yeah. Butt Stallion says hello.